So we do have two members from the citizens from the Fire EMS Operations Committee.
By the way, I'm Lou Pippery. I live at 32 Crestwood Drive. This is Eric.
Eric Jensen, 2218.
And two of the council members, Philip and Tim, were also on the committee, along with two of the MUD board members, Kevin Carr and Neil Toomey. Right?
So what we agreed to today was Lou would give the presentation. I have personal opinions that differ from some of the members of the committee. I did ask approval from the committee if I could speak today, and I did not get any disagreement, so let me do so. Two things that I disagree with strongly about this presentation. Yes, we could make a financial proposal and an argument that EMS to the MUD would make financial sense and help the taxpayers with their aggregate tax rate. But there's a huge issue with that, and that is they are currently town employees. Town employees are under TMRS. If you remove your fire department from TMRS, you are going to have fill in the blank. It ain't going to be good, okay? Now, some people disagree with me. They're wrong. You have a huge problem. The TMRS is a big deal to the people. It would put us at a huge disadvantage if you're trying to recruit firemen from one city to another. Oh, guess what? You're going to lose your TMRS. Here's what would happen if you leave a TMRS city, go to a non-TMRS city. You lose the city's contribution to that account. You can apply to get your funds and the interest from those funds, but you lose the city's match. Second thing that I disagreed with, chain of command. I need to give you a little backstory on the chain of command. In our May 18th meeting, I pushed to get some things changed. I made myself very vocal. Philip and Tim were not there. Mr. Lamont was. I had heard enough, and I was ready to get some things done. We had already interviewed Town Manager Seidel, General Manager McKnight, and Chief Thomas. And can you understand this? Out of the three of them, nobody could agree who the fire chief reports to. I'm not making this up.
He's not.
Nobody could agree. Easy decision for me. The fire chief should always report to the town manager. Easy decision. At that meeting, the rest of the members agreed with me, in principle, that that's what we were going to move forward with. We were going to propose just that. Fire chief reports to the town manager. Okay? But Philip and Tim weren't there, so we said, okay, at the June meeting, we'll finalize it. Boom, we'll be done with it. June 6th, get an email from the mayor. A member of the MUD board is requesting changes to the ILA. His recommendation is for the chief to report to the MUD GM. I sent the mayor a reply back telling him exactly where the committee stood at that time. The committee had not yet even given our report. Where'd this come from? A MUD director, oh no, fire chief should report to the general manager of the MUD without us giving a report. That shocked me. June 9th, outside of the town council hall here, I visited with our chair, Kevin Carr. He had changed his mind about that decision and didn't feel that we should give an opinion in regards to whom the fire chief reports to. So we go to June 16th, our last meeting. We finalize the presentation that you have today. So all this time, my opinion, fire chief reports to the town manager. I can't get consensus to approve it. I know it's the right thing to do. And sometimes you're looking for your sunglasses, you're looking, and holy cow, they're on your head. That happened to me today. All this talk about the ILA, I hadn't looked at it. None of us, I don't think any of us have really looked at the ILA. So here you go, ILA. Definitions 1.04, fire chief. The jointly funded employee supervising firefighting services and emergency medical services provided by the Trophy Club Fire Department. That first part is very important. And the fire chief is a jointly funded employee. Okay? Now we go to control and oversight 2.02. Jointly funded employees are town employees and are therefore subject exclusively to town personnel policies. Done. The fire chief reports to the town manager. End of discussion.
We're not that far off, right? Eric, everything Eric said is absolutely correct.
Eric, I agree with you on number two. Number one, I'll take your word for it. I didn't do the financial. But I was at both meetings. And the meeting of May 18th was a 3-2 vote to have the town manager, have the fire chief report to the town manager. And at the next meeting, somehow, some way, a different PowerPoint presentation was made. And to me, that was unacceptable. I agree with you. I think that the fire chief should report to the town manager.
I always says that he does.
I agree with you, Eric. I was 100% behind the town manager running it. I still think they should.